took me a good 6 years to start functioning normally. And because I had so little blood in my body, I've always had this feeling of that I was leaving, or maybe my soul didn't merge back properly, because it always felt like if you lay a puzzle and one piece is sticking up, that's kind of how my soul felt. Like it was always like popping out of me. And I would always say, no, 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 we're not leaving. Come back inside. Um, and I would get bruises if I put my knee on the floor to tie my children's shoes. I would get a bruise covering my knee. So this bone marrow suppression took a while. And as I'm really sick and this feeling of always leaving my body, that was like a daily experience for me because I was always struggling to sort of stay in the body. So one night, of course, this happens all the time. I would wake up, my head is pounding just from keeping my head on a pillow because I didn't have enough blood in my body. So I wake up and again, my head is pounding and I'm saying, okay, we're not leaving, we're staying. But the soul is like, no, we're leaving. And so again, just like in the ER, my soul just pops out. But this experience is so different. And I always joke that they saved me too quickly the first time because I didn't get to have the second experience. And it's really the second experience that initiated my life path and what I'm here to do and the work that I do today is based on this specifically second experience. So I had this feeling of just tumbling through darkness, more like, Star Wars. You're just tumbling through space. And I get to this place I call a mid station because there was an awareness of that you could go higher or lower. Just like if you get into a skyscraper and it has 100 floors, you press the button on the 50th floor, you get off. You know there's floors above you and floors below you. You don't know what's on those floors, but you know they're there. And that was the sensation that there were things above me and below me, but I couldn't see what they were. But there were like different levels. And I call this the bouncing station because they sent me back. So I ended up at this level of where if you get there by accident, they're like, no, 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 you can't be here yet. And they're going to send you back. So I get to this place, and the first thing that happens is that I hear the most beautiful music. You cannot make this music on the earth plane because I tried. I sat by our synthesizer, and there was, this Roland synthesizer with probably 200 sounds. There was not one sound that sounded as beautiful as the music I heard. And I've heard other people talk about this too that have heard music. So I'm wondering, where is this music coming from?